Can you believe this Thursday, week 1 of the NFL season is already here? It's so weird. I mean, not that a lot of people care about the preseason games, but usually once they begin, that's the starting hype for this upcoming season because you get to see the players that you draft, how they start to click with their teammates, and players that were traded through the offseason, and they get a little experience to see how things would work and how it would work from their new quarterbacks if wide receivers were traded. It's just crazy and weird, but it's already here, and again, it doesn't even feel like it. But I'm excited. They got a bunch of old NFL games playing on the NFL Network right now. I've been watching that to get back and hyped up into it, so I'm pretty excited. I'm ready for this Thursday with the opening game of Week 1 for the NFL season. So anyways, let's get through my predictions for Week 1. This is going to be a little difficult because, like I said, we don't know how these teams are going to be, how they're going to click with the new players, and what's going to happen. So anything can happen, but based off what I know so far from certain teams and certain players that got traded, we will see what happens, and maybe that's an advantage to that team. So anyways, like I said, let's kick it off with game number 1 this Thursday. The Houston Texans will be taking on the returning Super Bowl champions, the defending champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Houston traded their number 1 receiver in the offseason. The first big, shocking offseason move was this, and Bill O'Brien's an idiot for doing it. I'm sure everybody in Houston knows that by now, and everybody else. He traded DeAndre Hopkins to the Arizona Cardinals in exchange for David Johnson and I believe a late-round draft pick, if I'm not mistaken. And Arizona got Hopkins in exchange for that. Wow. I can't believe that's all it took for Arizona to get Hopkins. I didn't even know the Texans wanted to trade Hopkins. I mean, I don't know. It's still a mystery to me. But I'm just going to get right to the point. I'm going to say Kansas City takes out Houston. They don't got Hopkins. I don't care if they got Kenny Stills or whoever else is there, but Kansas City's going to take out Houston. Then, my boys, who made it to the AFC wildcard, clinched the 5th seed in the playoffs, week 15, I think, against the Steelers on that Sunday night game, and ultimately lost to the Texans in that wildcard game, unfortunately, but now are the heavy favorites for the first time in, almost 20 years, that they are the favorites to win the AFC East. The Buffalo Bills will take on the New York Jets in our home opener with no fans, unfortunately. And I did say Houston got rid of DeAndre Hopkins to Arizona, and we also made a huge wide receiver move as well. We traded for what is I think, top 5 best receiver in the league currently. Maybe at number 5, Stephon Diggs. You dig it? You ready? I'm so excited. I can't wait. We got the best trio of receivers on this team in forever. This team, the Bills right now this year, couldn't have looked any better than any team going into this season. Cole Beasley, John Brown, and Stephon Diggs. Those 3 with the Bills. And say what you want about Josh Allen. He can only get any better. But, hey, I'm ready. And we're going to prove it this Sunday when we take out the Jets. Be prepared. So Buffalo over the Jets, of course. I'll pick Buffalo every week. So anyways, that's that. And the only reason, I'm happy about this game is because the nightmare for the Bills isn't even playing for the Jets, and that is C.J. Mosley. He's the only player I was concerned about on the Jets because he wrecked our offense last year and got a pick 6 off of a deflected pass from Beasley, and I thought it was over, but oh no, we came back and won 17-16, so I'm not too worried. So I think we'll take out the Jets no problem, especially with our new built defense, offense, receivers, Josh Allen going into his 3rd year as a starter. I'm ready. I think we'll turn some heads this season. All right, next up, we got Green Bay versus Minnesota. I'm going to pick Minnesota over this because I still think Aaron Rodgers, although I'm pretty sure Rodgers would be pissed off after them drafting Jordan Love. Wow, they took Jordan Love, a quarterback, while Aaron Rodgers was still their guy. So I don't know what's going to happen with Green Bay and all that. But I still think Minnesota will take out Green Bay, and then more controversy will happen with the Packers, and then ultimately I think Jordan Love eventually will be a starter this season for the Packers. Chicago Bears take on the Detroit Lions. I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions. They just signed Adrian Peterson, so he's back. Gets to play the Vikings twice a year, his old team. Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville, I believe, is currently the team to tank this year. Everyone's saying Jaguars are the number one team. They're going to go in for Trevor Lawrence for the first pick of the 2021 draft. So, hey, if it happens, it happens. But everyone's saying the Jacksonville is going to tank this year. I wouldn't be surprised. They got, like, nobody anyway. Plus, Fournette just went to Tampa Bay, so that's that. So, Indianapolis over Jacksonville. They should get blown out of the water. Cleveland versus Baltimore. Again, Baltimore should blow Cleveland out of the water. The Las Vegas Raiders, their inaugural season in Vegas, taking on the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to say the Carolina Panthers will actually beat the Vegas Raiders. The Seattle Seahawks taking on the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to say the Seahawks. The Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. Brady's gone finally. Finally. His reign of terror in the AFC East is finally gone. Not that it mattered or anything, because look who New England got as Brady's successor. Cam Newton. Cam Newton from Carolina is now the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots. And by the way, I did say Carolina over Vegas. Their new quarterback is Teddy Bridgewater, so good for Teddy. I hope he gets so much success with the Panthers. I love Teddy. But Cam Newton, I could hate you even more now because you're now a division rival. So I'm still going to pick New England over Miami, but I don't think Newton's going to be that good. Really. Maybe we'll see Jared Stidham eventually get the starting position, like Jordan Love. So, who knows? We'll see. I just think something will happen with Newton. Philadelphia versus Washington. I'm going to go with Philadelphia. The Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. There's a unique week one matchup. I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow will win in his NFL debut. Tampa Bay versus New Orleans. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. Yeah. They're stacked. They got Gronk. Gronk's back out of retirement. Brady's there. Fournette just went there. Shady McCoy's there. Oh, my God. Tampa is stacked. So, and they get to play New Orleans week one. No better team to play against to prove that you're here and you're ready to compete for the NFC Championship, if not the division. The NFC South will be crazy between Tampa and New Orleans. Arizona versus San Francisco. Here's the shocker. Arizona takes out San Francisco week one. Yeah, that's right. NFC champions San Francisco 49ers aren't going to win week one against the Cardinals. Bold prediction. Dallas versus the Los Angeles Rams. I'm going to go pick in Dallas. Pittsburgh versus the New York Giants. I'm going to pick Pittsburgh. And then finally, the Tennessee Titans versus the Denver Broncos. I'm going to pick the Tennessee Titans, who just got Jadeveon Clowney. Oh, Lord. We'll see what that happens with that team and him. So anyways, that's week one. Let me know what you guys think about and who is your team that you're going for this year. Or rooting for, I should say. I mean, we all know who's going to be taking names this year, as we all know. Go Bills, baby. Jets, we coming.